Hello everyone, my name is Bhavesh Chakor. Today's date is 12th November and the topic of today's video is thread life cycle in Java. The first question is what is thread? In technical terminologies, this thread is predefined class which is present inside the java.lang package. And this thread is nothing but a lightweighted process which runs the program more efficiently by performing the multiple tasks simultaneously. So this thread used to run the programs very fastly by performing the multiple tasks, and that's why the Java is known as multi-threaded programming language. So that's why the Java is more efficient and most preferable programming language. There are two ways of the thread creation. That is, first is by extending the thread class, and second is by implementing the runnable interface. In the lifespan of this thread, it moves from one state to another state. So in this video, we will see these different states one by one. The first state that the thread is present is a born state or new state. Whenever an object of a class which is extending a thread class is created, the thread is born. For example, a class A is extending a thread class. Then, at the time, if we create an object of a class A, that is A thread 1 is equal to new thread, then at that time a thread is born. Uh, then the second state is that is runnable state or a ready state. So as the name suggests, in this state a thread is ready for its execution and just waiting for the signal to start its execution. Uh, in this runnable state, when thread dot start method is written, that means a thread is ready for the execution. So the next state that is come after the runnable state, that is a running state, which means the actual execution. So between the runnable state and the running state, one process is one component is present which is known as a thread scheduler. So this thread scheduler decides which thread should it pass on for the running or execution. Uh, so if multiple threads are at multiple threads present at the ready state, then thread scheduler will decide which thread should it pass on for the running or actual execution. Then this next state is the running state. So in the running or execution state, in the running or execution state, a thread actually performs the task which is assigned to it. And after the successful execution, for example, a thread is written in such a way that the task it has to complete its all the task in one go. Then after the successful execution of all the tasks, that thread will go into the directly dead state, which is a fourth state. So uh, moving on to this dead state, in this dead state the thread will complete in the running state, the thread will complete all its tasks, and in this dead state, because all the tasks are already completed, the thread is no longer needed, then this thread will be terminated, which will be dead state. Now, the after apart from this four state, there is one more state present, which is known as a waiting state or a blocked state. Uh, if a thread is the task for the thread is written in such a way that uh, it has to be hold for some time, or the task need to be performed in the two separate parts. First part need to be completed uh, in 10 to 20 minutes, and then another task need to be performed after some time, then this waiting state is in use. So for that, various methods are present, that is thread dot join method, thread dot wait, thread dot sleep, thread dot suspend. So each and every method has its own significance. uh, so for example, the after the running state, a thread needs to be thread scheduler will get the two threads, and the thread scheduler decided that one thread needs to be hold on for the some time, and thread 2 needs to be passed on for the running. Then in this state, the thread dot join method is used. So this method will hold the parent method for some time, and at that time the child thread will be in the running state, and it will complete its all tasks. So after the completion of child thread, then this parent thread will again come to the running state, and it will be complete its remaining tasks. So for this thread dot join method, in the parenthesis we need to mention the time in the milliseconds, like 1000 millisecond, 2000 milliseconds, then this notify method is another method. If two threads are performing simultaneously, then thread scheduler will run the one thread at a time and one thread will be on hold. So after the execution of the running thread, it will notify the hold thread that my task is completed, now you can run. So after getting a notification, the parent thread will run. So in this way, these various methods are present. Similarly, the sleep method will also use if particular thread, whether it is parent or child thread, needs to be hold, then the sleep method is used. Joint method will hold only a parent thread. And then another method, that is suspend. Again, another this suspend method is also used to hold on some thread. But to resume the working of this thread, we need to use the thread dot resume method or this function. And that's it with the total lifespan of the thread in Java. Thank you.